Good afternoon, folks. It is 1 o'clock. We're gonna start the same way. I can't top last week's. That's the problem. I started putting things together, and some of it is just information, general information. Um, Waukesha County positivity is at 4.1 today, and no, I'm sorry, 4.3. Last week it was 4.1. We were as high throughout the week as 4.5, and so we're down to 4.3. We're sliding back down again. We were uh, in a high county earlier in the week. We are now in a moderate county. So even though on our campus we're opening things up because you know, we have only a few, very few residents who have not been vaccinated. So we have the ability to open up and be more relaxed in things. Um, the county is not in that same situation. So when you're outside of our campus, when you're outside of the safety and security of our campus, please exercise caution. Wearing masks is a good thing, even though we really don't like to. I think for a while yet we're going to need to be on the safe side. Um, Last week, 47.5% of people in Waukesha County had their first dose of vaccine. Today, 48.6%. So we didn't we didn't get up a huge amount, 1.1%, but it's still climbing, so that's good. Um, Testing of staff. Staff who are listening, please make sure that if you have not gotten your card into nursing, get that card or a copy of it into nursing. Otherwise, Monday, you are going to have to be testing. If you have both doses, and this doesn't just mean care workers, this means maintenance, this means housekeeping, this means dietary. Everybody get that into nursing so that we can take you off the list. If we don't have that card, we don't have proof. Um, let's see. Several people have called me about pavilion rental and boat rental. And again, I'll repeat what we said last week. The boats, we have taken the 6-person limit off. I think our boat limit normally is 10 for each of the boats. That's what we're going to allow. Uh, it's outdoors, so you don't really need to be masked. The pavilion usage, we're not opening it up to all kinds of big parties. We're still saying 28 people, but you don't have to be masked down there. You have more freedom. Uh, Chris, I see you here. The corner store is open. I did not get down there today to look at hours. What kind of hours are we looking at for next week and the remainder of this week?
Very similar to what we've been doing. So I've got a couple days that are open until the full period of 10 to 4.
Okay.
And there's a couple other days where, so I would say we're open mostly 4 days a week.
Okay, 3 to 4 days a week.
They can call me and I can let them know.
Okay, if you want to know if you're going to make the trip for nothing, call Amanda.
And on Channel 900.
Okay,
on Channel 900,
excellent.
and it's in the window.
Two other ways. If you're passing by the corner store, it's in the window. And if you just want to tune into channel 900, it is running across there. It'll tell you exactly the days and hours that it's open. Very good. Thank you, Chris. Volunteers are waiting, well, staff also, are waiting for me to say, take your face shields, the visors off. That isn't true yet. Although I hear from Schaefer that it's a brand new day when you put on a face shield and the outer coating is torn off. You can see. Actually, now we are not going to get the kickback that we were expecting from the ophthalmologists who were going to do cataract surgery. But no, Don't get excited if you wore the face shield and you couldn't see appropriately. We've fixed all that. It's all good. We're not ready to get rid of them yet. We had a leading age Zoom meeting this morning, and all facilities are working the same way. Everybody's waiting for that to be released. We're a little bit concerned about, with not having all staff vaccinated, what can come in and what can move around. So that is kind of the concern of DHS, and we're doing this under an abundance of caution. So until we get further, masks and face shields are the order of the day. I was asked to announce the Shorehaven Wear sale. The samples are over at Lake Terrace today yet. So anyone who would like to take a look at it, go down and see Stacy. She's got the order sheets and the samples down there. It's coming back over here tomorrow, and I think Monday's the last day. So Monday we'll be putting the order in. So, or shortly thereafter once we can compile everything. So if you have a desire to do this, get down to reception either at Lake Terrace or over here at Shorehaven on the South Campus. Got a couple phone calls about the cafe being open on Mother's Day. And I stopped there just before I came over here and I talked to Ashley, and the hours are 8 to 1. And folks are saying, oh, my family can't get here till 1:45. We were planning on going over and dining. And Ashley assures me if you're here by 1 and put the order in, no one will be turned away. They will be here till everyone leaves. So if you can get here by 1, you're going to be served. And they have some really nice breakfast items and brunch items on the menu. Okay. There is a menu down at Amanda's desk. She will get a copy to anybody who wants to see what is on the menu over there. I know they have mimosas.
I think it's on 900 too.
It's on 900?
I think so.
Okay, maybe mimosas to go too. Yeah. So staff, if you want to order your mimosas and when you're leaving at 2, take them with you. I don't know how that'll work. No. But let's see, what else? Chris, is there anything else from the volunteer standpoint that I can talk about today? Okay. Okay. More. Okay. Oh, Amanda joined in here too. Chris is telling me with the opening of chapel Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on Sundays, we really could use volunteers for chapel. Arrival times anywhere between 9:15 and 9:30. Chapel is at 10, and then to get people back after. So you're looking at about a 2-hour commitment really for the chapel times. Amanda is saying she still needs 3 people to deliver mail. Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. How long does it take to deliver mail, Amanda?
It depends on how long you want to visit.
Well, okay. Okay. It depends on how long the volunteer visits, because, for a lot of our residents, the mailman is the news of the day. So if you enjoy meeting people and conversing and want to spend an hour or so out of your apartment helping us out, give a call to Chris and we'll hook you up with a mail delivery system here. Okay, anything else, Amanda, that you have? Mark, I understand from just people passing my office that you're planting trees as fast as you cut them down. Is that true?
So to speak, yes. We have been planting trees, especially in the back of the tower here. We planted a lot of trees this week. Well, I don't think they're in the hole yet, or they're going to be in, but the holes are already drilled.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Holes are drilled, holes are ready for the trees. We're when all these trees come down, we understand that that's not good for our environment. And we're looking to replace trees, and we have had many gifts of trees this year. And so Mark and the staff, the crew are putting them in strategic spots, and hopefully, we are gonna, it would be great if the Lord would help us water them. Otherwise, we're gonna be watering them several times a week and get them to root and mature. So window washing is all done. That was done last week, correct, Mark?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
But well, I shouldn't say that, if they know it's dirty windows, but that could be, yeah, I don't wanna say that, so.
Okay.
Yep.
Mark was gonna say, if you notice dirty windows, call him. But
No,
we think they've covered everything on the campus that was supposed to be hit, but it's a big campus, so it could be overlooked, and we can have Eric or one of the guys climb up a ladder and get the windows. I don't know. Brian, something that you would like to?
Yes, please. Could we remind our residents on the north side of campus with their visitors who are coming to Rockwell's to remind the visitors to do the screening and make sure they wear their tags so everybody knows that they are a visitor.
Okay, yeah, a reminder to everyone on the north side of the campus and actually on the south side. If you are going to visit, you're going to go over to Rockwell's, you do need to check in. You do need to scan in. So folks on the north campus, Lake Terrace residents, if you have visitors, they've got to check in, they've got to get a tag, and then you can take them into Rockwell's. The same thing next week, we are opening up to some of our close public, our corporate members and volunteers. When they come in, they do need to scan in, they do need to get a tag, and that way the staff will know that everything is copacetic. Amanda?
Yeah, can you just encourage, I've been talking to some residents over here, and when families come over on our side of the campus and screen in, make sure that they do have their stickers on, so if they do go to Rockwell's, the staff at Rockwell's
Yes.
know that
That is correct. Thank you, Amanda. When your family on the south campus here for the health center or the tower, when they come in, they need to scan in, they need to get that sticker. If next week or in the coming days, they're gonna go over to Rockwell's, they need that sticker so that our staff over there knows. They don't know everyone, and they need to know that you've passed the protocol, that you've had the vaccines and you're welcome to come there. Okay, good.
I have a question.
Question.
Wondering if you and the board have ever discussed ways for Shorehaven to become more environmentally friendly?
That's very interesting. The question is, have I or the board discussed ways for Shorehaven to become more environmentally friendly? And this morning I did a history presentation for the tower folks in the community room, and this is kind of a little bit of history. Several years ago, and I can't tell you how many, we had a resident here by the name of Dr. Richard Chambers. And Dr. Chambers was our medical director, and years later he became a resident here. And while he was our medical director, we had a committee, an environmental committee, that really took a look at everything on the campus. How can we be environmentally friendly? And we took a look at what we could do in the way of replacing disposable items with more reusable items, from nursing supplies all the way through dietary things, carry-outs, those kind of things. And we had a committee that went into this, and we studied what it would cost and how much cost difference. And the committee put it on hold, and it's been on hold ever since because of the extreme cost incurred in that first year to get into environmentally friendly habits. And the second thing they discovered was that with 400 employees and all over a 20-acre campus, it was very difficult to police this. Now, I can tell you that on the north side of the campus, we have approximately 160, 170 residents over there. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe 161, okay. And all of those residents know that they are supposed to recycle. And all of those residents know that in order to recycle, you need to wash them out and care for them and put them in this bin. And numbers 2 through 4 and sometimes 5s are recyclable, but some of the 6s are not recyclable and those kind of things. And if I were to poll them all today, they would tell you that right now this is the first they've heard of that. Or they'd say, I didn't even know there was a recycling bin somewhere on the campus. And it is very difficult to get compliance among all of the residents. That being said, we have gone to environmentally friendly to-go containers in the cafe, and we have seen our supply budget go up. It is more costly. I believe Rockwell's does the same thing. They have taken that on so that we do not fill the landfills as fast, but there is a cost to all this, and unfortunately, the only way we have to meet that cost is through our monthly fees, and we'd prefer to put those into hands that help staff that are going to make life better for the folks on the campus. So we always look at that. We have a couple employees who are very conscientious about that and remind me repeatedly we need to look at that. So that's a long answer to a short question. Other question?
Day and Mother's Day in Rockwell's, when residents go over, they will not be expected to screen, correct?
Correct. Residents are not expected to screen because their vitals, everything is taken here on a daily basis. So
Can you tell me, has anything changed with the fitness center for staff? As far as our masks worn, still the same way to schedule, still the same open times for staff?
not a lot. The question is, has anything changed for staff in the fitness center? And we're having a really difficult time in the fitness center because of the mandate. It is very difficult for us to say when they come in, do you have a COVID vaccine? Are you masked appropriately? That kind of thing. And so consequently, unless we have a class that we know everybody positively has both doses, everybody wears masks over there yet. Even when it's resident only time, it's possible that they would not have to wear masks. And if they know all the residents in there and they know that they have all received both doses, it's perfectly fine to remove the masks. But we still have a lot of folks passing in the hallways that are from the public, and so we are encouraging in the fitness center masking. I know that Kira is working to get some staff classes going. I'm not sure that, with the advent of COVID, our instructors have been very stretched because we've added classes because of the capacities. So I'm not sure where we are with that yet. I did not talk to Kira before I came over here. Okay. Anything else? No. I should promise something because Emily's not here, but I better not. Oh, the Taste Buds game, yeah. Who's on deck today?
Mark and Ashley, right?
Mark and Ashley in the Taste Buds game. Oh, Jose Cuervo. I will volunteer to taste that. No. Oh, okay. That's being served at the household. Very good. Which household? What time is happy hour? Jose Cuervo. All right. Thank you all. I'll see you back here next Thursday.